Hey everyone, welcome to Office Hours with Our Hometown. This is Matt Larson, President and CEO, and we've got our publisher support team, Terry and Vera, joining us today. Welcome, both of you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Good afternoon and Happy New Year. So today we're going to be talking about today's newsletter, which is our weekly newsletter that goes to customers, and it's a look back on 2020. So this is going to be kind of a fun episode. We'll try to keep it brief, but there's a lot to talk about here. So what we have, if you click on today's newsletter, is this page. It's actually an interactive page, not a blog post this week. A look back. I mean, it's crazy to look at some of these early stories that we were doing back in January before everything hit, and then how the timeline adjusted. But I mean, let's just look at it. Just go down through this interactive animation. The drag and drop composer was still new, and we were making updates to it. But at this time, in January, we were really ramping up the focus on newsletters because, we were starting to realize publishers really need to reduce their dependence on social media, and we started pushing for that more. Then we released the mobile apps, and let's just take a look at this blog post because I had a lot of fun making this video with Steven back when he lived in town here in Salt Lake. He came by with all this great equipment and put together this great promo video for the apps because in early 2020 we established apps as being the top three, or at least mobile, certainly mobile being the top three areas that newspapers want to focus on, one of the top three. And so the apps go along with the mobile responsive design, and we talk a lot about that. We're talking about that more and more. It's kind of something that I overlooked in the past, but Terry, you've made the point that it's really important for publishers to be checking their site on mobile, whether it's through a simulator on their browser or just checking on their phone, making sure that it looks the way they think it does, because a large fraction of your audience, up to 80% of your audience, is coming from mobile now. So what we have are these apps which can be integrated with the site. They can be integrated with your paywall, but if it's a free site, then it's just a completely free app to download and use. And if it's paid, then you would have to just use your website subscription to log in through the app. We're going to test out the audio Zoom sharing on Zoom. And so let's see how this comes out. Here we go. Hey everyone, this is Matt from Our Hometown, and today I'm going to be giving you a walkthrough of our new iOS and Android app for local newspapers. We're going to be taking a look at the Signals app, Signals AZ. And when I first open the app, you'll see that I'm going to land right on the home page. And that's going to basically be just a running stream of all the latest articles published on the website from any category. And because it's a free website, I can just click on any article and view that whole story. I'm going to have all the same multimedia content that you have on the website. So that includes audio articles, if you have that on your website.
Talking Glass audible stories on signalsaz.com made possible by the Feign Signature Group.
Now, this is kind of cool because you can listen to the article, but then skip ahead and look at the images while it's playing by. Or I can just scroll to view the whole story. Oh, I want to point out here, I can do the social share to Facebook, Twitter, any social media I have on my phone. You can just share that article very easily. Okay, and then if I go back to the index, I'm going to show you some other indexes that are the categories. So you can go into any individual category and view just the stories from that category on the website. Okay, and again, these are all going to be free on this website. Okay, and always I can hit that home button to go back to home page. There's also the keyword search on the bottom right corner here. You can search any article on the site. And as I've been browsing through, you may have noticed that there's some ads at the top of every page. So on the top of every index page, on every article page, you can have ads rotating through. Okay, that's it for the Signals app. Let me jump out of that and go over to the Our Hometown demo app. Now this is what's brand new. A lot of the features on this are what's new with this release. So I'm going to download this app from the store. So the first time you open the app, it's going to look like this, and then it's going to ask you whether you want to receive push notifications. So I'm going to say allow. And then now I've enabled the app to send push notifications, but then I'm going to be able to opt in for exactly which categories I want to receive push notifications on. So I can just quickly select all, or I can pick and choose individual ones. You can always come back and edit these settings later. I'll show you how to do that in a second. But if I say continue, now I have downloaded the app and I'm subscribed to all categories for push notifications. Okay, now to change those notifications at any time, if you want to get more or less, you can just open up that hamburger menu again and click on notification settings, and then just unclick whatever categories you don't want to receive anymore. Okay, if I go back to the home page, I'm just going to show you one more thing. This is a paid app, so different from the Signals app. Each of these articles require a login, and it's all integrated with the website. So if I subscribe to the website, my credentials are going to automatically be part of the app, so I can log in with them. So this is what it would look like. I click on the article and it's going to have just a teaser and then an area to log in. So to view the full story, log in. I'm going to do that right now. Okay, now here's the full story. And this is obviously just a test article, but now I can navigate through the app, go back, I can close the app, come back in, and I'm going to still be logged in with those credentials. So it makes it totally seamless for the subscriber.
And for your readers that prefer reading the news in the print layout, the new e-edition can be quickly navigated by scrolling through the thumbnails. And with pinch and zoom, you can easily read the content at high resolution.
So those are all the new updates with the new app. Let us know if you're interested in getting it set up for your newspaper. Thanks a lot for checking out this video. We'll see you next time.
I love that.
Yay! That was so fun to watch that. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while. Steven did such a great job with it. I mean, that was so professional. I had forgotten this was actually 2.0, the app 2.0. We had an initial release of the app last year in 2019, but only a couple people had tried it at that point. The overwhelming